Welcome back to West Prairie High School for this varsity contest between the Macomb Bombers and the West Prairie Cyclones. I am Ken Suter alongside John Reynolds as we get set for the varsity matchup, JV matchup. Macomb winning big off the back of a 27-0 run. That'll really help you in those winning percentages. As we get set into this one of the big stories for West Prairie is Denver Mitchell being out tonight, going to be replaced by Jensen Laughlin getting some starting time as he's just really progressed playing basketball. You know, used to be the soccer extraordinaire, the kicking wonder on the football.
Very good kicker on the football team, yeah.
First this year for football when they switched over to 8-man, got to see his athleticism at the quarterback position as he was able to move around, and we're getting to see it on the basketball court. So he's finally getting into the basketball shape and getting everything set. I'd like to see what he can do tonight against this Macomb team that, just judging from the JV team alone and the times we've seen them previously, it's going to be a very hard team to beat.
Yeah, Macomb in the JV matchup was really just able to control both sides of the ball, really on the rebounding side as well, which when you're out-rebounding the other team, out-hustling them on the glass, that's always a big piece and really just kind of a key component to success in high school basketball and in any sort of basketball that you're out there playing. College basketball, I know for sure, being out hustling the other team on the boards is always a big piece to success for teams down the run and into March Madness and stuff like that. So
this pregame show is brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. So I will take my headset off and get ready for PA, if you would do the same. We will be here for the National Anthem, coming right up.
All righty. So we will get set here for the National Anthem and the pregame ceremonies. Varsity game.
At this time, please rise and gentlemen remove your caps for the playing of the National Anthem.
There was your national anthem for tonight, and we will get ready to meet the varsity lineups for both the Macomb Bombers and the West Prairie Cyclones. Starters for the...
And now for your starting lineup for the home team, West Prairie Cyclones.
Starters for the Macomb Bombers include Jack Duncan, Hayden Case, Nolan Kerr, Connor Watson, and Connor Ham. They're coached by Coach Anderson.
And number 5, Jensen Laughlin. Number 20, Bailey Sullivan. And down low, number 43, Brandon Clark. Cyclones are coached by Greg
Get your varsity starters for the Cyclones. It is Jensen Laughlin, Luke Shirey, Braxton Dunn, Bailey Sullivan, and Brandon Clark down low. In the paint, they are coached by Greg Duncan. Hayden Case will jump against Bailey Sullivan.
As we get ready for the tip-off, should be a great game coming as Sullivan wins that one as it hits over to Braxton Dunn to start off offense for this Cyclones team. Moving it over to Shirey. Once again, Laughlin in starting for the first time as he moves the ball around, a lot more movement. That's got to be what the Cyclones worry about this game. Movement down low opens up spots to get points, especially for Bailey Sullivan. He drives down, passes out to Clark. Moving the ball around inside to Clark as he loses that one, and that one is stolen by Duncan. Duncan going to drive down, going to be hit and fouled. 2 shots coming up as Braxton Dunn will get the foul call. Now that was kind of close as it looked like it got pretty much all ball, but that will be the first foul for the Cyclones.
And Duncan will shoot 2 here.
After he ties his shoe. 2 shots coming for Jack Duncan. First one will hit. First points on the board, either team, as the Bombers take the 1-0 start. Second shot will rattle out, rebounded by Luke Shirey. Done with it. Gets inside the paint, looks to drive. Sullivan, he'll get fouled. 2 shots for Bailey Sullivan. We'll see who they call this one on. It will be on Connor Ham. His first, and Bombers first. First shot for Bailey. That one will be off the front iron. Second one will also be off. Fights for the rebound as Nolan Kerr gets it. Gets it across half court at the 7:08 mark. Moving the ball around. Up top, 3-pointer, and he's going to get fouled, but he'll hit it. Did not call the foul. 3 for Connor Watson. Could have been 4 as Clark really just ran right into him there as he went to do a box out.
Yep.
Definitely has to watch out for that one. That could have been a 4-point play. In any case, 4-0 your score now as the Bombers continue to lead here. 6:45 remaining in this first quarter.
Cyclones kind of got bailed out there.
Done with a skip pass over to Jensen Laughlin. Does a little fancy move, but couldn't get Duncan off his high horse. Scoots down low, passes out to Clark. Back out to Dunn. Dunn passes out. 3-pointer taken by Jensen. That one will be off. Rebounded. That one taken by Connor Ham.
Connor Watson will take it up for Macomb. To the other Connor on the court. That is Connor Ham. Inside, good read.
Great pass. Probably a little bit too much zing on it as he was trying to get inside that close window. Probably could have slowed it down just a little bit, had a better opportunity. As really when you get that bounce pass right at the knees, it's hard to pick up. As Dunn brings it across half court.
It's a very good read there by the Bombers. Just like you said, just maybe take a little bit less off that. Head Case down low.
3-pointer by Bailey Sullivan will be off. Rebounded by Jack.
Watson out to Kerr. Kerr dribbles in, takes it out to Case. Case to Watson.
Cyclones with the man defense. They're switching pretty much every time there is a screen. As you saw there, 3-pointer taken. That one will be off, rebounded by Jensen. That could get them into some mismatch trouble if they continue to do that. Have to watch it as they get it set up. Going to be some motion movement for the Cyclones. That's going to be their main thing. They just got to keep on moving against this Macomb defense. Almost stolen there as he moves out to Clark. Clark driving down. He's going to keep on backing down. Passes out to Shirey. Clark down low, and he's just moving around. Cannot get behind. Great defense by Hayden Case down low. Cyclones just trying to find anything going as Sullivan has it up top, hands it over to Braxton Dunn. Dunn gets the pump fake. Could not get much after it, however, as they're going to continue to pass through. Just motion through the offense.
Cyclones really looking for that shot.
They have an opportunity here, and he's going to take it, but he will be hit. It will be on the ground, so no shot. Foul coming for the Cyclones. That one will be on 24, Hayden Case, his first, team second. Sullivan with it up top, round 2, Jensen Laughlin. And they'll just start the offense once again. You know, this might be their best bet when it comes to a fast-paced offense like Macomb. Really just keep on moving around, try to find the open lane whenever you can find it. Down low to Sullivan. He's got the mismatch, and he'll hit. That is exactly what they are looking for. As Bailey Sullivan, their main offensive star, has that potential to get down low with that mismatch.
Yep, definite size advantage over there over Connor Ham down low, and was able to just nail it.
Shot is off. Going to be rebounded by Connor Ham. And he swings it back up top. 3:40 remaining, 4-2 your score. Pretty much a great defensive game so far between both teams. Playing really well defensively. Like to see if that will keep up throughout the game. Clark moves. He'll get the steal, however. He's got a fast break opportunity. He's going to take it himself, and he's just going to get fouled. Oh, they'll say it was a tip. However, that will be the COVID break. 3:24 remaining in the first quarter. 4-2 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School. 3:24 remaining, 4-2. Your score as we get set for the second half of the first quarter. And we were talking about between games here. We had a lineups like we normally do, and I do the PA because, you know, I'm up here anyway, so why not? We did not have music for the lineups, however, and I'm pretty sure that threw me off pretty hard.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You know, you get excited when you get to start to announce, and especially I like to put a little bit more emphasis. Down low to Bailey Sullivan. He gets inside, and that's what they need to do. Operate inside, get good looks inside, because you cannot bank on a three-point shot when it's a game this close. 4-4 your score, 3:10 remaining.
It's been a very defensive game here early, like you said earlier, Kenny. Just a lot of just trying to find that open shot, and really just both sides, both teams have really just been looking for that open shot and moving through their offenses. And there's a shot by Connor Ham. What a shot.
That was beautiful, beautiful placement by Connor Ham to get up and under, to get around that block attempt. See Macomb playing up closer and personal a little bit as Jensen Laughlin puts one up. He'll rattle out, rebound. That one rebounded by Jack Duncan.
Not a bad shot there by Laughlin. Just landed high up off the glass.
Laughlin playing defense. He's going to be moving around the screen. He's going to go baseline. He will step out. And that was good defense by Brandon Clark to be there, be the opposing body you can't get around, but not to push him out of bounds where to get a blocking foul.
Yep.
And, you know, that's one thing that the Cyclones really have to worry about is fouls alongside turnovers as Junkin gets another one. Oh, and that might have been a bad decision. You know, I will take the might have been out. He should have just went up with it. Yep. He was down there. He thought way too low about it, passing it back down over to Ham. Ham might have been in the position, you know, maybe a split second before, but at that point he had the box out, opportunity set, open layup. You got to take those chances.
Just lay that one up yourself there.
6-4 with 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Jensen Laughlin gets inside, passes out, move the ball around up top, finds him in the corner. Sets it over to Dunn. Dunn, nice ball work, and he will get 2.
Nice shot by Braxton Dunn. Laying that one up.
That was a great job to have it in the right hand, look like he's passing out, go straight left-handed with it. Moving around. Now Ham with it.
Watson now resets this Macomb Bomber offense.
Looks like for Macomb, Landon Allen and JT Jeter came in during the break.
Macomb just trying to figure out what to do here.
Cyclones playing really good defense. That's one of the things they've had to work on throughout this day. And he will be fouled. It will be probably on Clark. We'll see what the official call is. Indeed. Brandon Clark gets his first team second. And 2 shots upcoming for Connor Watson. First one will rattle out. Man, it looked like it had all the chance in the world.
Just about hit every spot on the rim you could except for going in the hoop.
6-6, still your score with 1 of 7 remaining. Second shot, that one will fall, and that breaks the tie.
Made the adjustment there. We'll knock that one down. I believe it is 7-6.
That's what I
thought you said. Break. Oh, he said break the tie. Ah, thought you said for the tie.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a headset on, and you're sitting 2 feet away from me.
Yeah, you know.
Still did not pick that up.
47 seconds remaining as Dunn's caught in the corner. He gets back up top, has Jensen on the drive. Moving the ball around now. Sullivan with it. He's going to get stolen, steals it right back. Couldn't pass out to anybody and finds Laughlin. Laughlin going up with it. That one will be off. Fighting for the rebound, 30 seconds remaining as they're going to try and get the easy steal. However, will not get it as JT Jeter gets it across half court. Ashton Barkley checking in for the game. They'll slow it down trying to get the last shot. 18 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
Yep. Like I said,
Dunn's going to get it a tip. However, it will not be stolen, and he's got a man wide open. Move the ball around. 7 seconds remaining. He's going to find something for it. Ham with the shot. Will be off. Tries to save it, launches it, however, nothing as it's picked up by Clark. 7-6 will be the score at the end of 1. A great defensive game by both teams so far. We'll take a quick break and be back here for second quarter action here at West Prairie High School.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School for second quarter action of the varsity side of the contest. It is a 7-6 score, Macomb on top. It's been a very good defensive game here early, and really just both offenses really just kind of struggling just to get something going against 2 really strong defenses really early.
As we said before the break, Ashton Barkley in for the Cyclones. It looks like no substitutions for the Bombers. Inside, shot will rattle out. Rebounded by Bailey Sullivan. Jack Duncan with the shot. There's just been a couple of times, especially layups for this Bombers team, that just haven't gone their way. As that one will be off, rebounded by Connor Watson. He's going to drive across, tries to pass out to Duncan, but Ashton Barkley's going to be there to get the steal. 7-24.
Good defense by Barkley. Swipe that one away from Duncan.
Beautiful pass and hit. Jensen Laughlin with the perfect beam to find Bailey Sullivan. as the Cyclones take the lead 8-7.
Ham out to Allen. Nearly stole by Laughlin. Jeter. He's
Hits
got
the
three.
And that is hard to hit a three with Bailey Sullivan right in your face. Jeter gets the lead back to the Bombers now 10-8. Checking in back into the game, Hayden Case for the Bombers. As Luke Shirey has it, pulls around, but he's going to go right into Jeter. So I believe, yes, 2 shots for Luke Shirey. They will get JT Jeter his first team third. Two shots upcoming for Luke Shirey. That one will be off the front iron.
And in checks Hayden Case for Jack Duncan.
You know, Shirey, as also Nolan Kerr comes into the game. Shirey had, at the beginning of the year especially, and up through the MVIT tournament, you know, was one of the main offensive stars for this team. And lately, the past couple of games, he's kind of been in a slump as he hits the second one, looking to...
That'll break him out of his slump right there, that free throw.
All right, just wait. 20 points coming for Luke Shirey.
Yeah, you write that down.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll give you a crisp nickel. 10-9 your score, 6:24 remaining. As they move the ball around, Hayden Case with it up top. Three-pointer. That one will be off. They will call the... It will hit up top, so out of bounds.
Wow.
Cyclone ball.
Good look there. I didn't even quite notice that myself.
Well,
that pulley system we were talking
the
about
pulley
earlier.
system, a very important pulley system. You know, doubles or even triples the man lift power.
That's right.
Moving the ball over to Jensen Laughlin. He'll hit the three. That one will be off. Rebounded by Connor Ham. Jensen has hit a couple of shots now that looked like they were going to go in, just had that bad bounce, you know.
Yep.
But when you're getting good looks like that and you're on target, you know, pretty much, you want to keep on shooting.
Those shots will fall. This game goes on.
5:39 as they move the ball around. JT Jeter with it. He's already hit a three. It goes to pass down low. Stolen by Barkley. Ashton Barkley with another steal. And, man, he's just been playing great defensively all night. Yeah. Done with it. Moves over to Luke Shirey up top. Barkley has it. They're just going to keep on passing around up top. Three-pointer by Bailey Sullivan. Long three. That one will be rebounded by Connor Watson. He's going to take it up himself. He's going to take the shot and blocked by Bailey Sullivan as he gets his hand in there. Fans not happy. They thought that was a foul. However, Bailey had perfect control of that ball the entire time.
Good defense from the Cyclones.
Ham with it, moves it around. Now Watson looking inside. They're trying to get the ball down low. Moving the ball over to the right side now, gets the screen. And Ham couldn't find much of anything with it. Watch JT on the right side as he's going to slide through. Case with it, finds down low. Shot will fall for Nolan Kerr, his first points of the day, as the Bombers extend their lead to 3.
Yep, good read there by Kerr.
Jack Duncan getting ready to check back in alongside Brandon Clark as Braxton Dunn has it. Three-pointer by Dunn. That one will be off. Rebounded by Hayden Case. It's kind of the shots that Cyclones don't want. Pass out, three-pointer for Ham. That one will be off. Rebounded by Shirey. JT probably could have kept that himself and looked for a better shot had Ham open. 4 minutes remaining here in this second quarter. Shirey with it. Inside to Bailey Sullivan. He's going to back down, puts that ball up, and hits. 8th point of the game for Bailey Sullivan. Brings the Cyclones within 2. Looks like our scoreboard, once again, is just a little bit slow. We apologize always for our program. Inside, that's going to be tipped by Barkley. Almost gets another steal. However, it goes right back to Hayden Case. Great pass by JT. Hits the three. Ham with 3. Man, but a perfect assist by JT Jeter to perfectly no-look pass that right over.
Yep, great pass from Jeter. Had me fooled.
Well, that doesn't take much, does it?
It's quite mean, Kenny.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Over to Shirey into the corner as we get close to 3 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Dunn has it up top. Setting up the offense, Luke Shirey is going to get across, and it will be a push. We'll see which one, and it will be the Ashton Barkley illegal screen. They'll take the COVID timeout. We'll keep it here. 3 minutes remaining right on the dot in this first half. 15-11 your score, as a pretty great game so far, especially if you like defensive games. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year, or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And finally, brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. This West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. Three minutes on the dot. 15-11 your score, as the Cyclones pretty much playing one of the better games of the season they've had so far. Had that great shootout against BPC just a couple of weeks ago, as they came back from what could have been seen as a lower game last week. Coming back, they're starting new, working a lot faster. They're on the pace more. Talking to Coach Duncan after that Peoria Heights game, he said everybody was just kind of like a half-second slow. They are on top today.
Yeah, especially for a fast-paced Macomb team here. It's really shown fast pace on both sides of the ball, offensively, defensively tonight. And just West Prairie's been up for the challenge, and they've really kept a close game here with Macomb early.
Shot by him was off, rebounded by Duncan. Duncan backing down, Luke Shirey down low, as he has passed over to the corner. Watson with it. As they pull it out, get the defense, let the offense get a little bit of a break to set up something new. Looks like an ISO move by Watson. What a spin and shot. Connor Watson hits another two.
Yeah, great shot there by Watson. Able to just move everyone around in the paint himself and bring it home.
Shirey with it. Pass down. That was just another example of you see a good pass opportunity. Don't throw it in there perfectly. Three-pointer by Shirey, and he'll hit. What were we talking about? Breaking that slump he's found himself in. Hits the three.
I will like to take note that I'm the first one to come to.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Shirey slump.
Shot is up, and that one will fall as well.
Clark can't bring that one in, and that will turn the ball back over. It is Macomb ball.
19-14 your score, 1:20 remaining in this half. And what's been a really quick game going by, time-wise. More of a slower pace than we've seen this Macomb team play in a little while. Watson with the shot, and he'll hit it. And foul on Laughlin will set up the three-point play. Connor Watson completely taking over this game so far, as he has 10 points already in the half.
Jeter and Allen will check back in for the Bombers. Lindsey May and Nolan Kerr will check out for the Bombers. Not for the
Jensen
Cyclones.
Laughlin with the foul, his first, team fourth, as he'll make the three-point play. And Coach Duncan will take a 30-minute timeout.
30-second timeout.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure we have this conversation every game we do together because I always get it wrong.
You say something wrong, and I got to correct you on it.
Well, it is what it is. We'll take a quick break and be back right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 1:08 remaining in the half. It will be Cyclone ball as they pass it out to Braxton Dunn. I was looking at the wrong roster.
Hey, they're coached by Duncan.
Yep, you know, that's where it is. Dunn, ball will fall.
Good shot there from Dunn.
Using that athletic advantage he has to really go up and in there.
Jeter with it. Jeter out to Allen. Up top of the key for three, no good. Rebound to the Cyclones and Braxton Dunn. Dunn pushes the Bomber defense back. He's going to pass it out to Shirey for three. He cannot bring it home. Rebound to Laughlin.
26 seconds remaining. Inside to Clark. Clark hits it.
Great read there. Looked like Dunn was about to take the three. Fired a dart to Brandon Clark inside
12
there.
seconds remaining as they're going to slow down and get the last shot. Ham with it. Moves it around. Swings it over to JT Jeter. Inside shot taken. That one will fall, and that will be the final shot. So at the half, 24-18, your score. We'll take a quick break, get some stats compiled, and we will be back in just a couple of minutes for the second half of action here at West Prairie High School. Macomb Bombers taking on the West Prairie Cyclones. We'll be back in just 1 second right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and make care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit. And all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School here at halftime. Just about 7 minutes to go till we kick off the second half here. It's been a pretty close game defensively. West Prairie has really kept up with Macomb on their side of the ball, both defensively and offensively. It's been a really defensive first game. 24-18 your score. Just been a lot of defense. Ashton Barkley, I know, has had a couple steals. And if you're a defensive guy, this is the game for you so far. It's been really a lot of defense early, and we'll just have to see how both teams come out of the locker room ready to go. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center at Best of the Best in McDonough County. Let their experience and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted Best of the Best in 2017, 18, 19, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Here is Kenny.
You know, we both have headsets on. You didn't have to change it over. Well, we are back here for the halftime show here on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Let's move that over here. We've got the winners of the 50 for 50, 50-50 raffle. There we go. Set. So, Bombers really doing a really good job so far on their defensive side and their offensive side defensively, holding the Cyclones to have to focus on inside shots, really being slow down the pace of play to make them focus on moving the ball around. Offensively, they're finding some awesome passes inside down low, multiple assists. Great pass by JT Jeter to set up a three-pointer. Really just a great job overall for both teams. We'll step back just a second so I can switch over and finish off the stats as I had to step out real quick. We'll be back in just 1 second right after this on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
There you go.
Welcome back to TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Halftime Show. Stats for each team. For West Prairie, lead scorer Bailey Sullivan with 8, 4 for Luke Shirey, 4 for Braxton Dunn, and 2 for Brandon Clark. And for the Bombers, 11 for Connor Watson, 5 for Connor Ham, 3 for JT Jeter, 2 for Nolan Kerr, and 1 for Jack Duncan. 24-18 your score, as it's been a great game so far.
Defensively.
And offensively, as we've got some great passing opportunities, not so much fast break stuff, but some really good stuff ISO-wise, especially by Connor Watson. A couple of nice drives, one great spin move inside. Really great offensively by both teams.
Yeah, defensively was kind of the take my mask off here, was kind of the big part in the first quarter. And then, like you said, Kenny, it just really started to pick up after that. And, offense is really just running through their entire playbook there and just getting a lot of open shots and nailing some home. And it's been a really good game here so far.
As the Bombers and the Cyclones come back onto the court, I'd expect that we'd be back into the same starting lineups for both teams. As both teams so far have had some substitutions, but not many, really focusing on getting their starters inside to the paint, getting shots in, and really focusing on slowing down the game and not making mistakes, because mistakes are really going to kill you in a game like this.
Definitely.
As he's back from drinking water, man, it's like a camel over there. Every half
Hey,
second I look over in that
if
water bottle.
If I've got water, I'm going to use it. I mean, it's hot in here. Just got done talking.
Well,
the
man,
entire
you're
gym.
going to get oh, man. You know, we talked a lot about this in the JV game, but, you know, as a high schooler that's starting to get to do this stuff more, I'm broadcasting student in Western, so it's kind of getting a bit normal. But you got to do the play-by-play for the JV game. Got to do some PA announcing today against your will.
Yeah, didn't entirely want to, but, you know.
But, you
Kenny
know,
wasn't
it's just fun to get mic in your hand just to get more experience, because that's the only way you are going to get better at a broadcaster, whether you keep on doing this or not later down in the road.
Yep, I agree with you, and I literally just picked up the mic for the first time here out for PA, and feel like I'm already getting better at it. So,
well, we are set for action. 50 seconds remaining here at the halftime break. They're going to put the balls back and get ready. Both teams, coaches getting set up. We will have post-game interviews for both coaches, if I remember. I'm 99% sure I remember, but, you know, there is 1% of me that forgot I had a 8 a.m. class today. So it is what it is.
Very forgetful.
Third quarter action starting now for West Prairie versus Macomb. 24-18 your score. Starters coming back onto the court. Looks like Jensen Laughlin's out there with Braxton Dunn, Luke Shirey, Brandon Clark, and Bailey Sullivan. And Jack Duncan is out there with Connor Watson. Looks like Nolan Kerr, Connor Ham, and
Hayden Case.
Hayden Case. There we go. Now, as they move the ball around, Cyclones with it. First possession of the half. Down low, could have gotten into. They will call the reach-in foul on Hayden Case. That is his second, team first, as they're going to try and get the ball inside to Brandon Clark. Jensen Laughlin had the nice drive as well, open to work with, as the Cyclones are going to keep on focusing on moving the ball high-low, getting some nice screens around. Done with it. Passes over to Shirey. Clark trying to back down against Case, passes over to Jensen. Jensen off the leg pass, and it will be a three-pointer off the mark by Bailey Sullivan, picked up by Nolan Kerr.
Watson will set it up for the Bombers. Looking for somebody. He's got Ham, right wing, out to Case. Case back to Watson. Inside to Duncan. He'll miss that shot. But Case right there, and he'll lay it up and in.
Case gets his first points of the day as he gets the offensive rebound as well. 26-18 with 6:37 remaining. Three-pointer by Shirey will be off. Fight for it, but Case will get it. It will be off of, I believe it will Laughlin, so will be Bomber ball.
Good pressure there from the Cyclones. Put a little bit of something on Hayden Case there in the corner.
Over to Ham. Ham up to Hayden Case, swings it around to Connor Watson. Have to watch out the offensive threat as he has Duncan down low up top to Nolan Kerr. Moving the ball around one more time. Ham with it. He's going to do a pump fake. Gets inside to Clark. Passes out to Duncan. Duncan with a hand in his face will miss. Rebounded by Luke Shirey. Watson playing close defense now. Duncan looks to steal. Passes out to Braxton Dunn. Moving the ball around. Clark going to go down low. Gets on the opposite post. He's going to lose that one. It will be stolen by Duncan. Intended for Jensen Laughlin. Just couldn't get a hold of the ball. Watson looks to drive. Stops, though. Sets up a drive, and that one will fall for Connor Watson. Another 2 points, gives him 13 on the day. 28-18 as they now have a double-digit lead. Bailey Sullivan drives down low, and he's going to get fouled on the way there. They'll call the blocking foul on Connor Ham. That will be his first, team second. You know, it's one of those, you might have gotten a charge when he's backing down like that, but nobody backing down is going to push you probably about 5 feet away as Sullivan hits his first. One will rattle out, rebounded by Jack Duncan.
Watson takes it up for Macomb. To Ham. Case up top. Back over to Ham on the right wing. Out to Kerr. Macomb really moving the ball here, looking for that open shot.
Looking to get inside. Watson with it. Drive now by Kerr, but has Duncan up top. So Duncan will just drive it himself. Almost traveled there on the drive. Shot missed by Kerr. It's going to rebound by Bailey Sullivan, and they will get the foul. Duncan on the foul, I believe. Nope, they will call Hayden Case. That is his third. His third, team third.
Getting a little correction on the possession arrow there.
There we are. Pass over to Jensen Laughlin into the corner. Laughlin going to play nice offense, and Jack's going to hit him. That's one of the things you can't do when you're going up for that block, is coming down with that elbow hard against the side. So that will be Duncan's first, team fourth. 2 shots coming up for Jensen Laughlin. Looks like JT Jeter and Langdon Allen set to come in after the shot.
Along with Baraka Feruzzi will check in.
First shot will fall for Jensen Laughlin.
Case, Duncan, and Kerr to take a seat for the Bombers. Feruzzi getting his first couple of minutes of playing time here.
Mm-hmm. And that one will hit 2 for 2 at the line.
7-point game, 28-21. Watson takes it up for the Bombers.
And wins it over to Baraka. Goes down and gets the screen as they switch over. Now look for the mismatch on Baraka as he's got Shirey up against. Will miss, rebounded by Shirey. And Baraka got the John Stockton shorts on. Inside to Clark. What a great pass. And he'll get the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Brandon Clark. And what vision to see Clark back out when Baraka tried to bring up. And they'll take the mask break. So we'll step out and be back to see if he can hit the 3-point play right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Welcome back to the third quarter of action. After that mask break, we'll get set up for the three-point play opportunity for Brandon Clark. 28-23 as once again our seems like our fan section getting into it and saying, you know, and he'll hit the three-point play as Clark will come. He will get 5 points on the day so far. Bringing the ball across, Connor Watson. 3:50 remaining in this third quarter. I'm going to try and figure out why our...
We're back up.
There we go. Yeah, if you want to do... I'm going to try and figure out what's wrong with our scoreboard, as it seems like we are behind like 5 points.
Ham. And they will call a foul. 2 shots coming for the Bombers. Foul is going to be on Brandon Clark.
That will be his second, team first. As we finally got it set up. Had to, stop the program and restart it. I don't know why it wants to do that. First shot coming up, and he will hit it. Watson gets another one. That's his 14th point on the day. Second shot for Watson. He'll hit it. Watson's just been on fire today.
Dunn to Sullivan. Sullivan to Shirey. Shirey looking for somebody. He's going to get it out to Laughlin. Laughlin to Sullivan. Over to Shirey. Inside to Clark. Kicks it back out to Sullivan.
Back down to Clark, and he's going to go against Duncan. He's going to let the hook shot and hits high on the glass. Brandon Clark gets another one.
Nice shot from Clark. Using the glass to his advantage.
And the Cyclones getting that spark back, getting that momentum back. Down 4 now. Moving around. They'll really have to hold. Like Coach Duncan is saying, they're getting all their points in that lane after multiple sets. Moving the ball around now. Ham with the drive, and that was a nice head fake out by Connor Ham to get Rayleigh Sullivan off of his... Just get off balance just a little bit.
Yeah, good play by Ham.
Over to Shirey. Luke Shirey's going to go baseline. That one's going to be tipped. However, it's going to be saved by Billy Sullivan, but he's going to lay it out, and Watson will get up and get the... He'll get the 2 points, falls down, Had that mystery defender, I guess. And Braxton Dunn brings it across. He's going to get the spin move, passes out. 3-pointer for Luke Shirey. That one will be off the front iron, rebounded by Langdon Allen. It will be a travel, so it will be Cyclones ball. Over inside to Clark, and man, he just caught him. He caught him lacking. The Cyclones caught the Macomb offense lacking, and Coach Anderson is at the logo getting people, trying to get him back into the game as the Bombers are starting to slide a little bit. 34-28 now your score after the shot by Brandon Clark. And man, he has been the third quarter MVP as he has had 7 points in the quarter alone. And looking at the chat, Denver Mitchell, who was out this game, still in watching the game, cheering on for everybody. I do, like to say that WIU broadcasting program is the best one in the country around, because even though the bigger schools may have, more games to do when it comes to sports, we do have D1 sports. We do all the sports by ourselves when it comes to students. Students run everything. And as a freshman, you can actually do games, unlike the bigger schools where you can only do them when you are a junior or senior. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, if you want to do broadcasting, you just got to do it. Duncan goes on. That's going to be tipped. It will be out on Duncan. It will stay Cyclones ball. 1:27 remaining, 34-28.
Just took a big chop there. Ball knocked it right out of, looked like Clark's hands.
Gets it across. Done with it. Bailey Sullivan. Side to Clark. Outside to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to drive, takes a shot himself, and he's going to get fouled and will get the shot. 3-point play opportunity for Bailey Sullivan here with 1:11 remaining in this third quarter.
34-30, 4-point game.
Shots are falling and fast for the Cyclones as they are now within 3. Another timeout taken by Macomb just to slow down the Cyclones' force that has really gotten a hold now as they are starting to get a little bit of a run, 34-31. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School as the Macomb Bombers up 3 over the Cyclones. 1:07 remaining here in this third quarter as Connor Ham gets the ball. Swings it over to Watson. Watson playing great game so far, lead scorer for this Bombers team. As they move the ball around, slowing it down just a little bit, they sped up and got into their own game. Shot by Ham, it's going to be rattled out, rebounded by Hayden Case. He's going to spin around, cannot get it to fall, and Bailey Sullivan's going to have to fight to get the rebound, but he'll get it out. 40 seconds remaining. Done now with it, has Jensen Laughlin in the corner, but he's going to take it himself, gets the nice screen by Brandon Clark. Sullivan's going to lose that one, stolen by Watson's going to pass it away, and Ham will come up with it. 25 seconds remaining. Macomb will try to slow it down. Try to get this last shot. 18 seconds remaining. Duncan has it. Swings the ball around up top. Connor Watson. 10 seconds remaining as they're going to move the ball around, try to get an inside shot. 3 seconds remaining as he's going to drive it himself, and he'll get fouled, and the shot will be a push on Brandon Clark, so Watson gets 2, and he'll get the 3-point play opportunity. That is Brandon Clark's 4th foul. That one will rattle in for Watson. So, at the end of 3, 37-31 your score. As we'll take a quick break and be back here for fourth quarter. This close matchup between the Bombers and the Cyclones here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of action here at West Prairie High School. 37-31 as we're going to have to reset the clock. The clock did not get reset at the break. So we'll take a quick break here as they're going to get set up. We can set up the foul situation for each team. Looks the Bombers have 6 fouls, Cyclones 2.
Tipped away by Braxton Dunn.
As Dunn brings it across. We're talking at break. We are graced with the presence of the great Cutler Kitch. Played football with him for years and was just a great guy overall. It will be blocked by, pretty much blocked out of bounds by Brandon Clark, and it will be Bomber ball. 7:35 remaining in this one. Moving the ball around now, Hayden Case with it. Connor Watson, Ham probing the defense, trying to find their lane as they get inside to Duncan, tipped by Dunn. Down low to Ham, nice job by Bailey Sullivan to be there. Pass down to Luke Shirey, and he'll get the foul and the shot. Man, it just seems like every other shot today is getting fouled with three-point play opportunities, as Shirey will get 2. First and only shot, I guess, for Luke Shirey. As he'll hit it. 34-37.
3-point game. Bombers with possession here.
Swings it over. Watson with a 3. That one will be off. Tipped over by Duncan. A nice job to tip that one out of bounds. Ham loses his balance. Stolen by Brandon Clark. He's got a Wolf behind him, but that doesn't stop Bailey Sullivan. So he moves the ball up around 6:45 remaining. Braxton Dunn moves around out to Shirey. Shirey's going to travel on the drive. It's getting close down to that wire, so they're not going to let some of these a little looser fouls slide, especially on a travel. JT Jeter coming in.
Hayden Case will take a seat.
37-34. We've got a confusion on fouls, how many each player should have, as the referee will come talk to the official book. There we go. We will get it fixed, as it will be 7 fouls for the Bombers instead of 6.
Watson takes it up for the Bombers to Ham. Ham's got Kerr. Kerr to Watson. Out top to Duncan. He's going to dribble in. No look pass to Ham.
Brandon Clark has to watch out. That could have been close to a blocking foul on that drive by Duncan.
Yep.
37-34. One of the saving graces for the Cyclones is they are in bonus, so everything should be good looking at that way. Moving the ball around up top to Jeter. Jeter drives over to Duncan. Duncan slows down. Hook shot will miss. He's going to tap it out to Bailey Sullivan, as he's going to try and get the steal, and he will. Passes out. Now they've got to get back because both teams didn't realize the steal was there. Shot made by Watson, and just an amazing game. Amazing game by Watson. Cherry picked down to Brandon Clark, will miss. Rebounded by Jeter. Clark's got to watch out. He is in foul trouble.
Yep.
39-34 now. Moves it across. Watson with it. Pass up top to Ham. Gets the fake. Passes over to JT Jeter. Cyclones getting a little bit more fast of a defensive side, as Watson's shot will be off. Right behind him as Duncan's going to try and get a steal, but Shirey's just going to push right through and get the 2.
Nice
What
job
an offensive play
by
by Luke Shirey to feel Duncan behind him and just keep on going. I'm going to have to find a nickel, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Moving across, Ham with it. He's got defense all over him.
You better make sure that nickel is very shiny.
I will polish it to my heart's content for the shiny nickel of Shirey getting out of the little slump he has found himself in, as Cyclones are down 3. Tipped by Jensen Laughlin. Inside shot taken and hits. Another 2 points and opportunity for 3 for Connor Watson. Just an amazing game. An amazing game. Third team foul on the Cyclones, as Hayden Case and Landon Allen come in for the Bombers. 4:31 remaining in this fourth quarter. Shot is up, and that one is good, so 3-point play hits once again for both teams. 42-36 your score with 4:24 remaining. Jensen Laughlin has it up on the wing, just dribbles right around Jeter. Passes over to Bailey Sullivan. And this is just a shot taken by Bailey Sullivan. Will miss. It's going to be tipped off of Ham, and it will be Cyclones ball. And like I was just saying, this is night and day. Night and day, this team compared to last time we saw them home against Peoria Heights. Just a complete different teams. And Coach Duncan, as you can tell, is super happy about what his team has been able to accomplish so far in this game.
Yep, like you said, the post-game interview with Duncan, just saying that his team was just about half a second behind. That definitely has pushed them about, looks like a half a second forward. It's really been on their toes and playing really good basketball tonight. As Shirey lays that one up and in.
Shirey will hit 2. Luke Shirey brings it 38-42 now, as only a 4-point differential with 3:40 remaining. Allen with it passes over to Watson. And at this point, you might want to look about maybe even double teaming Watson down low, as he's just been insane this game.
Threat, yep.
Case with it. Over to Ham, passes right back. Going to set something up. Watson with it. Watch Case for a drive inside. Moving the ball around now. Over to Jeter. Jeter's going to pass through. Swings over to Watson. Watson, wide open shot for Ham. Misses. He's going to get his own rebound. No boxing out, and that will be a foul on Bailey Sullivan. One of the things that Cyclones definitely need to focus on is boxing out. As they'll take the COVID break, we'll keep it here.
Very
boxing
close
out
game.
could be the difference between winning and losing this game at this point between both teams.
Definitely.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow our Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Jo to Counter and Failing invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Also brought to you by the Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. And finally brought to you by Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment, with facilities in Colchester and Macomb, Illinois, is an agricultural equipment manufacturer and has been in business since 1930 and is currently hiring. Start a new career with excellent benefits and starting hourly wages of $18 to $24 per hour. For more information, call 309-776-4111 or visit them online at www.yetterco.com/careers. 3 minutes remaining as Ham's going to try another three. That one will be off the back iron. Rebounded by Landon Allen. Great job to get up and get that ball as we pass the 3-minute mark. Inside. He's going to try and move the ball around. Watch out. They have Langdon Allen over into the corner. Drive pass over by Ham. Ham pushes off and gets the three, and that one will miss. Rebounded by Bailey Sullivan.
Laughlin stumbling there after the move by Ham.
Moves over to Luke Shirey. They're going to slow it down, look for the right pass to make. Inside, looking over is Laughlin. Jensen passes over to Bailey Sullivan. Shirey with it, gets the screen. Has the nice pump fake, doesn't use it. However, passes over to Bailey Sullivan and gets the shot. Timeout taking. So we'll take a quick break and be back right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for this quick game. As both teams playing great. Close game, full timeout taken by Coach Duncan. So we'll stay here for just a little bit before we go to break. 2:01 remaining in the fourth quarter, 40-42. And man, if you would have looked at that game last week versus Peoria Heights, you would not have said that they would be down 2 with 2 minutes remaining to this Macomb Bomber team.
Macomb just runs a really strong and really fast-paced offense and defensive side of the ball. They've looked good too. And West Prairie, just like you said, after that Peoria Heights game, I think what Duncan said to them or whatever they've been doing in practice the past few days, week or whatever, they've really just been able to come out tonight out of the locker room and be ready for a challenge here at home. You know, one of the bigger home games of the year, one's going to circle on that calendar. And they've just really been able to really keep up with a really good Macomb basketball team.
And one thing I really want to point out is you look at the Cyclone bench, one player has substituted in now, and that is Ashton Barkley. Everybody else, the entire starting five, has played this entire game. They are so endurance. They play hard no matter what. It's one of the strengths of these Coach Duncan's teams is these players play hard throughout every minute. They never take a break.
That's right.
Inside 2 minutes now as Ham has the ball on the wing. Pass out to Duncan. Duncan out there with Case. Looks over, passes over to Ham. Watson. Inside, don't let Watson get down low. Pass out to Case. And Case inside. Shot is up by Kerr, and that one is in. Nolan Kerr with a great opportunity to get inside.
Thought Watson might have stepped out of bounds there. Called it close.
I want to rebounded by Clark, but it's going to be stolen by Watson with 1:10 remaining, down 4. As they're going to have to foul. Coach Duncan, you know, with his fiery personality that he has, screams out, that should have been done 2 minutes ago. Looks straight over at the refs and go, not you, not you.
Very apologetic guy.
You
Always
know,
having a good relationship with
the more I watch his games, the more I love seeing Duncan coach, because he shows that he cares about his entire team. Shirey with it, he'll get the foul. 1:03 remaining now. 44-40 your score, as the Bombers are going to try and shut the door on the Cyclones. Taylor takes the ball out. Shirey watches out. He's going to get the foul. Another one on him, so it will be now a 1-1. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of the game. 44-40. First shot. That one will fall for Watson. And definitely not the shooter you want to be taken, as Watson took over the entire second half. Watson gets his second, as coming into the game to take out JT Jeter is Langdon Allen.
Clark will inbound the ball to Dunn. Nolan Kerr will get the assignment on Dunn.
Almost loses it. Luke Shirey passing around now. 50 seconds remaining. So they got to get 2 points quick. Swings over to Dunn. Dunn cannot lose the ball in this situation. Bailey Sullivan with the giant three-pointer, and he hits it from the logo. Down 1. Luke Shirey's going to have to foul. Why aren't they calling a foul? Why aren't they calling a foul? Why aren't they calling a foul? There we go. Took him 7 times to touch him. And we get set for the 1-1.
Coach, check the foul.
My gosh, Bailey Sullivan from the logo. That is insane.
You're giving it to the wrong team. Check the foul.
32 seconds remaining. 46-43 now. Ashton Barkley comes in as Luke Shirey fouls out.
Notice the
1-1 for Watson.
Fouls are getting put up on the wrong side of the board up there.
Watson hits the first. 47-43. Second shot will hit as well.
5-point game.
JT Jeter comes back into the game. So they're going to have a defense-offense switch here as it gets down to the wire. Down 5, 25 seconds remaining. They're going to have to hit something in quick. Moves it over to Brandon Clark inside. Oh, man, I thought they were going over to Bailey Sullivan for the shot. Moves over. Sullivan's going to drive. Moves over Jensen Laughlin with 3, misses, rebounded by Watson and fouled by Brandon Clark. And I believe that might be his 5th. We will check.
See if
1 and 1, however. It will be his 4th.
That's, 4th foul that's went up on West Prairie's side.
13 seconds remaining, 48-43. As he misses the first one, it will be going off the rim, so it will be Cyclones ball. There we go. We'll fix our scoreboard. 48-43 as Coach Duncan will take a timeout. So will we, as we'll be back here in 30 seconds right after this.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School here as we will bring in the last 12 seconds of this varsity matchup between the Macomb Bombers and the West Prairie Cyclones. It's been a really close game here as of late. It's been started off as a really defensive push first game, and offenses have really moved around both defenses and have really just opened the playbook, come up with a lot of different plays, and have really kept this a really entertaining game here tonight in the varsity side of things. 48.
Cyclones with the ball, 48-43, 12 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus. Cyclones one more foul, and they will be doing double bonus. Over to Dunn. Dunn moves over, 7 seconds left. Bailey Sullivan with the 3, and he drains it. Timeout taken. Bailey Sullivan. What do you expect other than greatness at this point?
That ball was tipped as well on Sullivan's shot.
4 seconds remaining. Now, if you are the Cyclones, you got to foul somebody who's not Watson.
Yes, Watson been at the line a little too much for West Prairie. Got to know your shooter, and Connor Watson definitely not the guy you're wanting to foul right now. He's been at the line a lot and has really just been kind of a force offensively for this Macomb team.
The Macomb Bombers, excluding Connor Watson, have scored 6 points this half.
Now that is a stat you can look at right there.
Connor Watson has scored 16 points this half.
How many on the day?
2, 4, 6, 17. So overall, 28.
Great game for Watson so
Great
far.
game for Connor Watson. Definitely MVP of the game. If I had trophies to hand out, I would.
Yeah. maybe that's something we could pitch to Dwayne.
So taking the ball out, 4.4 seconds left, up to 2. Let's see how the Bombers play this one. They're going to look to inside, and they get it to Watson. Foul. Jensen Laughlin will get the foul. 2 shots as double bonus coming up for Connor Watson.
Already a 3-point deficit, so.
2-point deficit.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's that
I'm
West
looking,
Prairie math.
I see that 3 up on the board, and I'm like.
3.2 seconds remaining.
Talking ahead of myself.
Shot for Watson is out. So Coach Duncan's going to call a timeout so he can strategize, because now 30 seconds. Now it gets close to it's a one possession no matter what. If he hits this, you got to find Sullivan or Braxton Dunn, maybe even Shirey, whoever's open for that 3-pointer. If not, you play the game. Whoever's open, 2 or 3, whichever one we want.
And only 3 seconds here. Really got to be able to – you're going to have to box out here if you're West Prairie, like you said earlier.
Boxing out is like their main thing they've got to do.
You don't get this rebound, the ball game's over. And so West Prairie right here this needs to be your turning point and really just box out here in this really close game here. Only just a 2-point game, 3 seconds to go. Should be a fun one.
So, second shot upcoming for Connor Watson. You can hear the rumble of the crank zone. Shot by Watson is up and in. So now you got 3.2 seconds left to get a three-pointer. Over to Dunn. Dunn's over. He's going to take the shot. It's going to be blocked, and it will not go. So that is the final on the crazy, crazy game. 49-46. The Bombers win this one much closer fashion than they probably thought. This Cyclones team stepped up today to play one of the best games they have had in probably in a couple of years at this point.
Yeah, what a game on just both sides of the ball. Just great. Both sides of the ball on both sides of the teams. Everyone played a great game tonight. This was a really fun and entertaining game to watch. Only a 3-point deficit. Really came down to the wire there with foul trouble and stuff like that. Just a really good game, and if you're West Prairie, this is a really big step in the right direction.
Literally, the thing that killed them was boxing out for rebounds as they got out-rebounded. When you get out-rebounded, that's normally when you lose near the end. However, other than one little mistake, great game. Great game overall.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick break and get ready for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show, brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice water cache while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. So with that, we'll step out just real quick to add up all the stats. But before we head out, before we lose everybody, I'd like to say, Denver Mitchell, you are in high school with John Reynolds. Get a hold of him. Give me your number, and you can talk more if you want to learn more about WIU program, even later in the season when you're not doing so many games. If you want to come and do some stuff with us to kind of get a feel with it, we'd be happy to help. So we'll take a quick break and be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. As John Reynolds' watch is telling him to take a moment and just breathe.
Just breathe.
Guess your heart rate must be up after that thriller of an ending. So, 49-46 is the final.
94 beats per minute.
Ah, you're resting. That's fine. It's under 100.
If that's what you want to go with, Kenny, you go right ahead.
So, final stats for the Cyclones. Lead scorer, Bailey Sullivan with 20. Luke Shirey with 11. 9 for Brandon Clark. 4 for Braxton Dunn. And 2 for Jensen Laughlin. So, yes, indeed, I do owe you a shiny nickel for, Shirey finally getting out of that little bit of a slump he's found himself in, hitting some nice shots, played awesome on the defensive side as well. Great game overall for the Cyclones. We'll talk more when Coach Duncan comes out of the locker room. We'll also have Coach Anderson to talk as well as, Macomb, West Prairie. They're kind of close, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not as big of rivalry as, those schools like Bushnell and, but just right. Just a few miles away, not real far away, and just always a game that you circle on that calendar, like I said earlier. Just all sports, volleyball, baseball, and here basketball tonight.
And for the Bombers, what a shocker. Lead scorer Connor Watson with 29 points, and only 11 were in that first half. He took over that entire second half, really was the main force for this Bombers win. 7 points for Connor Ham, 4 for Nolan Kerr, 3 for JT Jeter, 2 for Hayden Case, and 1 for Jack Duncan. So we'll take a quick break to get set up for the coaches coming on, and we'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. I'm here with Coach Anderson, and once again, congratulations on the really close win.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. First, I would say we really appreciate what you guys are doing. I've had a lot of people very complimentary of how you guys are doing your job up here, and so good work. Keep up the good work. You're doing a really big service to a lot of people, and so congratulations to you guys. Keep that up. We knew coming into this game that it was going to be a really good competitive game. West Prairie's got good guys, score, they're well coached, and so we knew it was going to be a good competitive game.
Indeed, and it really got competitive, especially once it got into that beginning first quarter, 4-6 for the first quarter. Defense for both teams, amazing. Was that kind of one of your focuses coming into the game, was to slow down, focus on defense more, because both of your teams kind of run and gun a little?
Well, that's always what we try to focus on first, is the defensive end, because we really believe that the later the season goes, the more physical the games get, that you have to be able to guard to win those games. And so that's kind of how we start out day one. And now, though, you have to remember this is the second time these teams have played. There's video out all over the place for people to scout. And so it's going to get slower paced, and it's going to get grindy because people know your calls, or they know your plays, they know your personnel. And so otherwise it makes it so much more important for you to be able to execute your stuff. And I think that's where we struggled at times tonight, was executing our offense. I was really proud of the way we competed on defense and on the rebounding, but we've got to try to get that offensive end back up to that high expectation also.
And with that offensive end, it kind of showed, especially around the third quarter when you were sliding a little bit. Connor Watson was able to come in, score 29 unofficially, probably got up to 30 by the time I was going through writing down and doing everything. Great game by him to really take a hold of a sliding offense to help be that spark to keep everything moving.
Right. I think spark is a good way to put it. I think when he gets playing well, it really ignites some of the rest of our guys. He played well offensively last night. He played well offensively tonight too. I'm really proud of the way that he's kind of shouldering that burden, and I think that he wants to have that role. Now we need to get some other guys to get their confidence up a little bit to where they can play off of the actions that Connor creates for them. And then I think if we can have that, we can take that next step forward offensively.
And before I let you out here, one of the main things that I want to focus on, take away from this game, was your team got down a little bit, never hung their heads, never did any of the woe is me, walk down the court. Everybody was in, ready. Jack Duncan got some really nice steals after a couple of mistakes, some turnovers. He came right back, got that hit, and was able to keep on moving. That's one of the best things you can see in a basketball team.
We talked a lot about that last Friday night after we played Illini West, because we were in a little bit of adversity. We just lost Big Mike Malin to an ankle injury, and so Big Mike the night before had gotten 15 points and 14 rebounds. Okay, so where do those come from now? And it's not going to be just one guy. Like, we don't have another guy out there that can go get 14 rebounds. It's going to have to be everybody. It's going to have to be a toughness thing. And I think we've really started to take some steps forward about being a tough basketball team. And in basketball, being tough is not like ultra physical or, playing out of the boundaries of the rules. Being tough in basketball is doing things right every time, being disciplined and playing it hard. And I think we're getting there. I don't think we're all the way there yet, but we're getting there.
Well, tonight was a really good stepping stone
Absolutely.
to get up to there, mostly because of that the defense rebounding, especially boxing out.
Right.
I wasn't very good at shooting or anything, but my favorite thing was to box out down low, and I love seeing teams that box out efficiently.
Absolutely, and you have to try to limit the other team to one tough shot, and that's something that we preach and preach and preach all the time.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time up to
absolutely.
do
Thank
this.
you.
Great game. We'd love to see you come over next time
absolutely.
we play.
Anytime, guys. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
All righty. We'll take a quick little break and be back here for Coach Duncan for the West Prairie side right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. I'm here with Coach Duncan, and another great game by this team. Really showed how they can deal with adversity early with that really slow start from both teams offensive-wise to get that spark to keep on moving.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a grinded-out game, and once again we did get down a little bit, but we found ways to battle back, and our kids competed and played really well, and that's all you can ask. And these games are games down the line with the 2A school in Macomb. They're really good, really well coached. Coach Anderson does a great job with their program, and it made us better, and that's all I can ask on a Wednesday night.
One thing that I really noticed that both me and John noticed is talking to you at the end of the last game we did, which was the Peoria Heights game. You mentioned that your team kind of seemed like a little bit of a half step off, a little slow. You guys were not that. Everybody was up and moving, especially defensively to start out against a Macomb team that is really tough.
Yeah, I was a little nervous to begin with because we played last night against Savannah and we lost in overtime by 4. And once again, it was a really good close game, and we competed and expended a lot of energy. But when the local school, the local rival comes down, the big dogs, everyone wants to try to take them down, and everybody's gunning for Macomb because they're the big school in town. So we did a great job, and our kids were up for it and played really hard. And I thought our effort was great. I mean, it seems like we're turning the corner there, and getting better and making great strides towards postseason.
One thing that kind of hurt your team down the stretch was the difference in rebounds between the two teams. Of course, Macomb being a bigger school had a little bit of a height advantage. Didn't have that much of an issue when it came to rebounding until around third quarter when Bailey Sullivan and Brandon Clark really started to utilize their body a little bit more. Yeah,
we've been preaching, rebounding's kind of been our Achilles heel all year long, and we've been preaching, trying to get it figured out, and we're starting to get it figured out. And late I challenged them at halftime, said, hey, we got to rebound. We can't give second and third opportunities. It's got to be one shot and done, and get a stop and go down and play offense. And we're getting better at it. We still got a long way to go.
One player that kind of got out of a little bit of a slump that I've seen is Luke Shirey. Has been playing kind of hit or miss the past couple of games that we've covered at least. But really, he came out and played athletically today. Got a couple of nice shots and some really nice looks down low at defense as well.
Yeah, he did. He's been in a little shooting slump, as all shooters go through little waves, ebbs and flows of the season. And, he'd been struggling a little bit knocking down threes, and that's really what opens up his driving lanes to the basket. When he knocks down threes, they come out and guard real hard, and then he goes right around them. And it was nice to see him knock down some shots. We need some scoring there. We need him to continue to contribute. But, if you look at our scores, we're like a three-headed monster. Mm-hmm. We really need somebody else to step up. And, Brandon Clark stepped up tonight for sure. I don't know how many points he ended up finishing up with, but, he stepped up, and I think he had 7 last night. I don't know what he finished with tonight.
He had 9.
9, okay, so 7 and 9. And that's what we need. We need that fourth score to go along with those other 3, And if we can hang with Macomb, we can hang with anybody in 1A when it comes to regional time and postseason time. We just need to continue to build.
And you guys are continuing to build. pretty much, of course we say it pretty much every game, but it's true when you are getting better every game, working on something, keep it moving, keeping it just working up better. One of the things that I saw, Bailey Sullivan was lights out, especially at the end. Clutch time did not matter really for him or most of the team. As you get close, you got 1 minute left and you're down 7. You can really think of 2 different ways of how it's going to go, and your team fought right back.
Yeah, we did. We got down, late in that game, and Bailey knocked down a huge 3, a deep 3 for that matter. I think he hit 2 of them down the stretch. But, him doing that in that added range, they don't quite guard him that far. It's not my favorite shot, but when it goes in, hey, I'll take him all the time.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Coach Duncan, for always coming up and talking to us. And we will see you for the next game, which I believe will be February 3rd, right here at West Prairie. Thank you, Coach, for always coming.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys do a great job, and we appreciate all your time and efforts in putting this on. And I know my parents in Peoria, once again, watch it all the time, so they really get a kick out of it and enjoy it. But we thank you guys for all you do.
Hey, thank you for allowing us to come up here and talk to you. But we will see you next time here on TSSR Game Time Live. Make sure to like and follow and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep on getting notifications for all these games. We do pretty much every home game for Bushnell West Prairie, and we're trying to keep on moving and expanding a little bit more, going out of our way to get some more schools. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next week here at West Prairie High School.